Welcome back. Today I'm here with Anthony Alvarez, a loyal customer to Max Muscle, who's made an amazing transformation over the last 16 months. At 420 pounds and really in desperate straits, not knowing, how to go on. He was afraid for his life, and he made a decision, hey, I want to be around for my kids. I want to live. So he did what a lot of people do. He went to the doctor and he lost the required weight, and he actually got the gastric bypass. In the last 16 months, he lost a total of 220 pounds, which is incredible. Actually, a little bit more than 220. He's now gained a little bit of weight back, but I think you'll be surprised when we actually take a look at him what he looks like. He's now 220 pounds, not your typical gastric bypass patient. So Anthony, yes. Give me an idea. Like, what was the tipping point, man? What just made you say, hey, I'm tired of this, I got to change my life?
It was my kids and my lifestyle. I'm always tired and just don't want to be tired anymore. I always want to be active and motivated for life. Falling
asleep all the time, yeah. I remember you told me.
Falling asleep out of nowhere, always being tired, get home from work, just crash on the couch. I get home from work, have more energy to do stuff around the house.
Yeah. So now you decided to do gastric bypass, which there's not very many people 16 months out that look like you after gastric bypass. So kind of walk me through. I know you started at 420 pounds and you went all the way down to 198 pounds.
Yeah.
And then, you came in here and we started talking, and since then you have put on, what, 25, 30 pounds of muscle?
Yes.
Yeah, and how are you? I mean, I think you're an inspiration to people, because a lot of people do the gastric bypass and they think, oh, I'm just going to lose weight from not eating. And what has your mindset been? Because obviously you do not look like the typical gastric bypass patients. Your arms aren't flabby. I mean, they're extremely muscular. You're very fit. So kind of give me an idea on what your mindset was and how you've been able to achieve such amazing results.
I started off with Max Pro protein.
Mm-hmm.
And then started off with glutamine, fast recovery, and from there on, just little by little, and then I ended up jumping on to different products like Merge, 2TX was one of my big results that showed the results for me, and then from there on I went on to creatine, and then stopped, and then went back on it.
Yeah.
So from there on, I've been doing my sessions really good, exercising good, keep on watching what I'm eating. Mainly it's a maintenance that I have to do now.
Yeah.
So, and then especially my doctor told me once I did my surgery, I won't be able to gain any muscle. I'll always be fatigued, but I proved it wrong.
Yeah, and what would you say to? I think a lot of people that do the gastric bypass, they just I can't eat now because my stomach's small. I lose a ton of weight, but they don't really take advantage of it. What would you say to someone that's going to get gastric bypass? Obviously, it worked for you, but do you have any tips that you could pass on, maybe on how to approach it to get results like you got? Because they're phenomenal. I mean, I don't think there's anyone on the planet that would look at you and say that guy had gastric bypass a year and 4 months ago.
Yeah, just don't give up. Like, lose all your weight, and then after you do your year round, just start lifting weights. And just go to the gym, keep working out. Just because you just lose all this weight doesn't mean, oh, I'm done, I'm skinny. You still have to build muscle, you have to get strength back again to build up the strength you had before. Because all that weight you lost, it's just get you weak. You have to get your calcium, your bones strong. You have to get stronger. You have to get more energized to do stuff.
And I think the big thing is don't give up. Don't be satisfied with, oh, I lost 150 pounds. But now I'm flabby and not in shape, and I mean, you can be light and not fit.
Yeah.
So obviously you are lighter and very fit, and I think that's an inspiration to everyone. And I'm awesome to know you, and you just did a great job. So just keep it up, man, and I look forward to continuing working with you.
Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot.